Hey, 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 here we are. Back for another adventure with the council. I guess I'm in chapter 4. And here we go. So, I think I'm supposed to be... looking for some sort of... something to do with some paintings and something to do with Medusa and blah 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 blah. Oh no, here's the church. Now they're pretty unhappy with me.
Well, Your Eminence, do you still have any room left?
Ah, my son, this sin of gluttony is the most difficult of all in my eyes. Nevertheless, what a charming moment we have had together. I'm delighted I was able to talk to Mr. von Wollner. We hadn't spoken to each other for an eternity.
Yes. I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number of people at the table.
The benefit of age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's. You will see, it's the perfect place to make new friends. Indeed, I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
Ah, I adapt quickly to local customs. It's what I was taught.
And you are right to do so, my son. But tell me, have you had any news of your mother since your arrival?
Alas, still nothing, Your Eminence. But I still haven't been able to meet Lord Mortimer.
Do not worry. It is typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man. I should think you are beginning to worry.
Well, I must admit, Your Eminence, indeed it does worry me.
I understand, Louis. But continue to have faith in Sarah. You'll see, I'm sure, that in a few days we'll all be laughing together.
That's all I hope for, Your Eminence. But while I have you with me, I have a question for you.
Go ahead, Louis. What can I do for you?
As I haven't visited all the manor yet, I wondered if you hadn't seen a Medusa by any
Gotta
chance.
be Medusa all the way.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, La Gorgogne, the Medusa from Greek mythology. Would you have seen one? In any shape or form?
Not at all, my son. I'm not sure what you're getting at, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be of any use to you.
Thank you anyway, Your Eminence. I won't take up any more of your time. On that last word, then, I shall leave you to fight your demons. See you later, Your Eminence.
See you later, my son.
I wonder if that servant chap will have any information.
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
Triple circle, you say? Sure, why not? Ooh.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Plenty of jellies.
Devil's Thorn.
What does Devil's Thorn do again? I can't even remember. Temporary reveals immunities. Aha. So I need to know. Congratulations, you've collected 4 amber fragments for maximum effort points. Oh, nice.
Amber crystals.
I got me some good stuff. No, that was probably the key to that. I think I came in from the other direction. Oh, jeez, oh. It's the bell room. Hashtag Bojack jokes.
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it. Atrus,
Oh.
the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Not getting more room for so many jelly. Now I do have room for jelly.
pages out of an old encyclopedia.
Nice. This guy's definitely got all the artwork.
Where all eyes size you up. Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of. And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now? Ah, painting by Ingres. Molière dining with Louis XIV. The king's posture is surprising. It's almost as if he's addressing someone in the assembly.
I like how he does little critiques of the paintings.
Allegory regarding the decoration of the rights of men. That's the least you could say. Celia. That name means nothing to me.
That name means nothing to me either. This is all a bit Last Supper-y.
The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci. The last day before his crucifixion, Jesus announces that he will be betrayed by one of his disciples.
Golden elixirs on hand.
Christ Crucified by Velázquez. Look, someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alcudia. The Song of Roland. Roland feeleth his death is near, his brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything. Ah, François Ier, Receiving the Holy Family, a painting by Raphael. A fragment of amber.
A fragment of amber. Hoo hoo hoo. That's pretty cool.
The Fall of Phaeton, another painting by Rubens. Poor Phaeton, struck by lightning for borrowing his father's chariot and losing control of it. Moral, don't steal Dad's chariot. A fragment of amber. The Company by Rembrandt.
Can't go outside, I guess. No. Well, I've had a muse in my chair, and now I'm going through this door. Is that Lord Mortimer there? Someone had to model that.
A painting with no name.
Oh, Medusa.
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword? A hero with a lantern? And the last one holding a shield. I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
What?
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
I'm liking having unlocked. That's handy.
The Origin of Myths. A reinterpretation of legendary creatures. Just what I need. The text is in French on the left-hand page and in Latin on the right hand. Let's find the chapter on the Medusa.
Read page in French.
Hang on. This version is significantly different from the regular one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. The section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the Gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa. Hang on. This version
Oh,
is
it's just the same
significantly
thing
different
again.
from the regular one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. The section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the Gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa.
I'm fairly sure Medusa is defeated by a shiny shield. And she turns herself to stone when she sees her reflection. If I remember my myths correctement. I absolutely might not though, so... Is a thing popping up?
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
This is weird when he says these things. Think about the configuration.
Let's think. To vanquish the beast, the statues have to be lined up in a specific order. What can the shield be for? To protect its holder? Why not? But in that case, what's the lantern for? Step back and take a second, Louis. Be logical, but open-minded. Think outside the box. Nobody said a statue has to have only one use. I wonder if the lantern was to distract the Medusa. This shield can both protect the holder and also reflect the light from the lantern to distract the beast. In other words, I'll have to make an angle of 90 degrees between the lantern and the Medusa by turning the shield to face the sword. If Mortimer's the one who thought of all this stuff, then honestly, he must have a screw loose. Crazy idea, but worth a shot.
So I want to rotate this to...
The mechanism is worn here. Whenever the shield is not turned toward the sword, the machinery freezes up. The statue must have been in this position most of the time, betrayed by the marks of time. So that makes it easy. The shield must face the sword.
Well, that confirms that then.
The statue is darker on the right-hand side. It must be often placed towards the fire, which would explain the difference in color. In that case, it would be facing the Medusa.
I could have guessed that. I mean,
Perfect
I did guess
for
that.
the coup de grace.
Okay, so lantern shineth at the Medusa. Oh, what? Am I comfy?
Now, Louis, it's time to keep a logical mind, as every good scientist should. The aim is to defeat the Medusa, so what can the lantern be for? To light up the Medusa? Hardly likely. The hero holding the lantern will be easy prey, and the shield will be of no use. To light up the sword? No, that makes no sense. So that leaves the shield. I wonder if the aim is to play with the light. If I turn the shield right, the light would be reflected. The ray of light will perturb the Medusa and focus her attention on the best protected hero.
I
smart.
knew it.
But it also means I have to make sure I get the shield position just right.
Alright, how do I activate? I know this legend. Oh wow. I'm intoxicated. Whoops. So I think I've set this up right. Haven't I? Done that. Done that. Done that.
A painting with no name.
So... it's gotta be towards the hero with the shield, right?
Whoa. Rah! For Pete's sake, Emily! You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
Well, keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
I'll answer the question.
Oh yeah? So tell me what you're doing here.
I
Yeah, just like me.
probably, but I asked the question first.
Well then, we'll pretend you haven't asked me yet.
What about a
Oh,
little
that
gallantry,
is some
Louis?
judo stuff.
Come on, I'm listening. What are you doing here?
Ooh, etiquette.
I admit everything, madam. You win. I've been bitten by the same bug as you.
I beg your pardon?
We can't resist being where we shouldn't, seeking out our host's little secrets. So, we have that in common, right?
I really thought you were going to answer me this time. Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine. And if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh yeah, in your dreams. At your service, madam.
Oh, Louis. I don't have many points left. I'm not gonna bang it on random crap until I know what the score is.
A golden fleece.
It's freezing. Hurry up.
Do you think that can really be Jason's golden fleece?
No, you are aware that Jason and the Argonauts is a myth, aren't you?
But Mortimer's been protecting this hide. It must be of great value, don't you think?
Certainly of historical value. This kind of hide is still used by gold diggers in Eastern Europe. Now you see how easy it is to obtain a legend.
Why do you have to act so nonchalant every time I show you something?
Louis, anyone can kill a sheep, rip off its hide, and say it's the Golden Fleece.
We're at Lord Mortimer's, not at some farmyard fair. You're just too skeptical.
And you have a tendency to believe anything. Talk about an unlikely pair.
Yet, you know opposites attract, don't you?
Oh, nice move, Louis.
An unofficial gospel? You'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing special. The library at Buckingham has 3.
What a bragger.
Gee, is there anything England doesn't have yet?
Yeah, because they
Wait.
stole it all.
Yes, there is. The United States.
Wow,
Sick burn.
not yet. Besides, as far as I know, they don't speak French in the United States.
Pound.
Guess what I found?
The Holy Grail.
Older than that.
A piece of Noah's Ark.
Not that old.
This could go on for hours. Just tell me.
Caesar's laurel wreath. The workmanship on this crown is amazing. The finesse of the gold laurel leaves is beautiful. A crown worthy of an emperor. I'd stake my life that it's the genuine article. I can just see Mortimer dressed in a toga, wearing a laurel wreath, strutting around his manor all day long.
You have a curious idea of Mortimer.
Why? He's eccentric, like all the English are, isn't he?
Well, if Peru stands for French grace, then if I were you, I wouldn't be making that sort of remark.
Oh, looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes, written by Mortimer himself. Amber crystals.
A piece of precious ambergris.
You should see this sword, Emily. It's magnificent.
I'm busy. Describe it to me.
Oh, God, I don't know.
I think this is Excalibur, King Arthur's sword. I've always dreamt of drawing it from the stone.
How sweet you're still clinging to your boyhood dreams. When you finished playing, maybe you can help me search the place?
That's what you're looking for, pal.
Here's something interesting. A manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention. How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
Falsification.
These documents must be fakes. No man can own that many original works, no matter how rich he is.
Be careful. The Order has tried many times to estimate his personal wealth without ever succeeding.
And look here. Castles in Scotland, vineyards in Italy, districts in Venice. He's richer than some European countries.
These documents are intriguing, but do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
And how do you know my mother was interested in this room?
I didn't know, I just supposed she was. And you just confirmed it. So, do you think she found what she came for?
I don't know. She was obsessed with Mortimer, and I must confess these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take? Why keep such a collection hidden in a secret room? Any thoughts?
Mortimer has every reason in the world to conceal it, even if only to keep it from people like us.
Hey, Emily, we're not thieves. We're only looking. I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she wanted to protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something.
Fine.
What is that you found?
A cameo pendant. What's going on?
Nothing.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No. We just met, Louis. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
Listen, Emily. It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar. Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the
Uh-oh.
hell should I place my trust in you, Louis?
What is she all about? Where's the bit where the characters are? Where is she? Oh yeah, she's vulnerable to psychology. You're getting so psychologized. Let's do it. Spank all my points.
When are you going to understand that I just want to help you?
What do you expect? That I'll fall into your arms and say yes to everything you want?
What are you talking about? I'm only asking you to trust me a little. If only on principle, as a member of the Golden Order, for example.
I'll admit you are fairly reliable.
That's it? I was expecting more.
Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French cheese. But I've nothing to gain by confiding in you any further than that.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily! I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help?
Just like everyone. You have your strengths and your weaknesses. And there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
Yes, I have. I may just well say it.
You think your scathing wit protects you, but in fact, it makes you blind. No sooner have people introduced themselves than you already see them in a bad light. You play the part of a strong woman, and yes, you are a strong woman, of course. But what I see is a sensitive young lady who lacks self-confidence. Stop adopting a defensive posture, and you'll see just how quickly new doors will open.
There is some truth to what you say.
Nailing
I
it.
might have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time. Do you understand?
Let's go for
I
it.
know you well enough to see that you're hiding.
Ah, golden elixir.
Something from me. Why won't you look me in the eyes?
She doesn't like questioning.
I've figured you out, but you refuse to accept it. And you're starting to find me charming too.
I admit it. You win. You, worst investigator there ever was, have sussed me out. Well, at least you made me smile. I already have a work partner. I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me. But I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is there any chance you might tell me who he is?
No, I've already said too much. Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much. It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come on, don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
You're a gambler. So, your partner is...
I don't know. I'm gonna say it's a woman and it's my mother.
It's as obvious as it is surprising.
No idea.
You're my mother's hard-hitting partner.
Oh, God, do you really believe the nonsense that comes out of your mouth?
Well, a second ago I
Pish.
did. A little.
Sorry, Louis, your mother is not my partner.
I mean, I have no idea. Just guessing. I'm absolutely gonna fail this. I'm gonna go with her old
Your husband, of course.
My husband, he can't even walk without a cane. Poor old man. Let him live out the rest of his days in peace.
How nice for him.
Oh my god, I gotta keep going. And the man is, and the woman is her sister.
Your sister. She's your partner. She's the one you're looking for.
Well, I am impressed. How the devil did you guess I had a sister? Virtually no one
Champion.
knows. When it comes to getting results, you are very good, I grant you that. You deserve to know why the sight of the cameo pendant affected me so strongly. I thought it belonged to Emma, my twin sister.
Oh. Now I get why you said you had a memory for two.
Yes, you can't imagine to what extent, though. As children, everyone got us mixed up. So one day we decided to play along. Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough, the woman with two faces.
Clever. But isn't it complicated? How do you make it work?
One of us has no existence in the outside world. We share everything. First for one, then for the other. We dress the same, wear the same makeup, we speak the same. We've learned to act as one. When we accept a mission, we both turn up. This time, though, she went ahead, and I was meant to wait for her on the mainland. She was meant to meet Sir Home and bring back the details so we could work out who would follow up.
And there was a problem?
She was supposed to return from Mortimer's 1 week ago. The boat turned up at Plymouth, but alas, no trace of my sister. Instead, a sailor passed me a message from home, notifying me of her sudden disappearance.
So, my mother and your sister go missing just a few days apart. That's strange. Maybe their disappearances are linked.
It's clearly a possibility, but up to now I haven't found a trace of either of them.
None of this is very reassuring.
By the way, Louis, now that you are in on the secret, you are obliged to keep it to yourself, or you will pay very dearly.
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
It's time to leave.
So, what do you think of our first adventure?
I must admit, it has been fun by your side.
Same here.
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
Okay.
I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
I mean, I'm gonna go with Elizabeth, because
Sorry, Emily, but I can't leave Elizabeth like this.
she looks like
All right,
she's in
Elizabeth.
trouble.
How can I help?
Thank you. Come on, follow me. I really need to talk to you, Louis, right now.
Does Lord Mortimer know the mess you've made of your room?
Listen to me, damn it! My days are numbered.
Elizabeth, I don't know if it's about my mother again, but I'm telling you, you've nothing to be afraid of. She didn't come here for you.
I saw her.
Saw who? You saw my mother? When?
Just last night. I went out to walk along the cliff top and I saw her in the distance. She tried to hide right away, but I'm sure it was her.
Are you saying you recognized my mother in the middle of the night? While she was hiding?
Yes, Louis, I know it was her.
You just said she was far away, right?
in the middle of the night. And the exterior of the island isn't exactly well lit.
Listen, I'm telling you, it was her.
Let's see what's going down.
Did you talk to each other?
No, she was far away. I didn't make any noise, and then she was gone.
Have you told anyone you've seen her? Sir Holm? Mortimer?
You don't understand. It's her. She's here.
Yes, I understand.
No, you're not
Still don't
listening.
understand how those,
The
things
moment
work.
I saw her, I was overcome by spasms. She's here. I'm telling you, it was her. Yes, I need something to calm me down.
Not for me.
No thanks, I'd better not.
Listen, if you want me to tell you everything, you have to drink with me, Louis. What I have to say to you is of the utmost importance.
Okay, looks like we're getting shit-faced.
I'll drink with you, but let's go easy on it, okay?
Salut.
I don't know where she gets her rot gut from, but frankly, it's disgusting.
You know, Louis, when I came here, it was in the hope of getting help. I've only just now realized that I've been drawn here into a trap.
Whoa. The alcohol's gone to my head.
Are you trying to poison me, Adams?
Here, the condemned's last drink.
What's she talking about?
Man,
Let's do it.
I need to take it easy with the booze. At this rate, I won't last the night. Let's go easy on the drinking, okay? Alcohol won't solve our problems.
You say it's downing is.
Ugh. The second one isn't any easier.
So, do you want to know why she did all those things to me or not? Even if it changes the image you have of her forever?
What was she trying to cure you of then?
Of the one illness she never managed to treat me for.
Let's do this.
Come on, Elizabeth. We have to finish what we started.
I feel all dizzy.
There must have been a reason. Just tell me. Tell me what my mother treated you for.
She wanted to silence them!
What? What are you talking about? Silence what?
The voices. The voices in my head. They speak to me, Louis. They've always told me what to do. They say nasty things to me.
Elizabeth, are you saying that spirits talk to you?
You're right. Sometimes there are several voices. How did you know?
Because they speak to me too.
No, listen, I don't know anything. I'm just repeating what you said.
They want me. Want me just for themselves. They talk to me all the time. Yet your mother did everything to make them go away. Ever since I was little. And look at the result.
It's impossible, Mother. You spent your life trying to prove that the supernatural doesn't exist. Why punish this poor girl? Oh, shit. What has she done to you?
Uh-oh, Louis. Are you starting to believe me?
No, but she...
Too bad it's all been for nothing. They're still there, you know.
What do you mean? They're still talking to you?
All the time. Despite everything Sarah put me through, I still hear them. And here I am on a lost island, knowing that no one knows me. And I find myself here at the exact same time as her. You see? You understand? You sense it too. I'm going to die here. I beg you, tell me you believe me.
I do believe you.
I'm here, Elizabeth. I'm right here with you. And I do believe you.
Thank you, Louis. You know, despite what people might think, I'm not crazy.
I mean, that is the definition, isn't it? Oh, I was gonna not drink that.
My God, Elizabeth, how's this possible?
Welcome to my world, little Louie. Welcome to my life.
Oh man. I think escape is a poor idea at the moment.
Let's not rush into things. You have nothing to fear here. I'm with you. And anyway, my mother's gone missing. You're not in any danger.
That's not what the voices say.
Listen to me. Don't give up. You must resist. And tomorrow, you'll see. Things will be better.
You like my little concoction, don't you? That's rare.
What?
It no longer has any effect on me. But my guests generally don't appreciate me mixing alcohol with laudanum.
What? You put laudanum in my drink?
In both. Don't worry, my little Louie. We'll sink down to the bottom together.
Oh man, I feel like puking. I really feel like shit.
God,
I gotta
I've
get
been
back.
Don't
roofied.
worry, Louie. I'm here now. I'll take good care of you.
Getting a bit rapey.
What is this bitch gonna do to me? Don't touch me! Just leave. If I get up, I'll fall.
In a bit.
Oh, little Louie's tired. Leave everything to me.
I'm gonna get bled out. Uh-oh. This could be the end for me.
Just let go.
Mademoiselle, may I come in?
Ah, my head. I shouldn't have drunk so much. Oh shit.
Oh no. Well, I'm the prime suspect.
Elizabeth!
Oh, how am I gonna get out of this? I failed to have a few drinks with Elizabeth. Could have joined Emily in my room. I so wonder how different that's gonna be. Jeez. Ding. Okay. What do I want? Yes, let's have that. That seems like I'm just gonna pile in down one road. Oh man! It's just like game over. I'm done. Wow. Guess I should have done all that drinking, eh? I want to see what happens. Yeah, so it's basically like a game over, like, that's no good. Oh, look at this, you can just jump right in. So I need to... Oh, I don't want to look at all that. That's cheating. Right, so is it? Right. Gorgon, this is the one I... Wait. What was it number 4 I was on? Or was it this one I was on? Where's my mother? Oh, Christ. Like the whole thing again?
Alright, let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message. I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
Like, really?
The Devil's Thorn, to be used to uncover the best disguised traits.
I mean, I can just razz through this because I know what's going on.
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Oh, I wonder if I should have been on Where's My
I have
Mother.
no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Precious ambergris.
Amber crystals.
Pick up the next one.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Alright, I'm gonna try and fly through this as quick as possible so I can get back to where I was. Was there else something I can pick up?
A few pages out of an old encyclopedia. Where all eyes size you up. Chances are, and
Oh, you can skip. Okay, I'm gonna try and skip through this as quick as possible. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, I need to get the Medusa first.
I've got the Medusa here. And let's give them.
Okay. Pick up the things really,
Devil's
really
Thorn.
fast.
I'll keep it.
Just what the let's.
I'll leave that alone actually. Skip. Okay. Rotate statue towards the sword. Shield. Medusa. Shield.
Whoa. Rah!
Wow.
For Pete's sake, Emily. You scared.
Well, keep your nose.
I don't know what you're.
Stop fooling.
I was feeling a bit peckish. I went in search of the kitchen and I ended up here.
Your sense of direction is mine. Well, no matter. Now, since look
Skip
up.
all
Yeah,
this.
just-
So I look at the fleece.
Okay.
Skippy skip.
Cold? You want to rub?
I wouldn't be caught dead in that.
That's a
And you're flattering.
Alright, something, something, something.
Nat-
I bet you've read them cover.
natural.
Really?
The passive.
In other words,
I don't think any of these things actually really matter. This is all just chit chat. I'm literally just gonna go straight to this.
Here's
how come
Do you
these
be careful? These don't.
and how
I didn't.
I don't
If that
once how did Lord Mort
secret connection, who
that would I wonder
she didn't.
or
You'll just.
Okay, pick up this thing.
What?
A camp? What's going on?
Nothing.
So
all
crying, tell me what...
excited.
No, we just met.
Listen, stop.
And why the...
Psychology, your ass.
When are you going to understand?
What do you...
What are you talking... If only on...
I'll admit you are...
That's it?
Well, but I've nothing...
Nothing to...
Because you...
Just like...
Ha!
You think you're... No sooner... You...
Weakness.
Stop.
There is... I might have... And I... Do you want...
This is a bit annoying. You
Yes,
already have
it's
a partner?
perfectly clear.
Ah, well, I already... I know my... But I...
Is there...
Consider...
Come on.
Well...
You're a...
It's a woman, it's her
Your sister.
Well, I am in... When it... You des... I...
Oh.
Yes. Since Emily...
Clever.
One of her... We dressed... When...
And there was...
She was... The boat... Instead...
Maybe they're dis...
It's clearly...
None of...
By the way...
Don't worry.
It's time to leave.
So, what do you think of our first adventure?
Okay, so
I must admit, it has
Do
been fun
I
by your side.
go
Same
check
here.
out. I think I like go and have a drink with her and then I leave.
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but...
I was sure...
Louis,
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
Okay.
Sorry, Emily, but...
thank you. I really need to talk to you.
Does Lord Mort...
Listen to me.
Elizabeth, she didn't...
I
Saw who?
just last... I went up, she tried to...
Are you saying you...
Yes.
You just...
Listen,
She doesn't hesitate on her answers. She's not trembling. She's really convinced of what she's seen. Did you talk to each other? Have
No,
you told...
you don't...
Yes.
No, she's... Yes.
Okay, I'll have one glass.
I'll drink with you, but... I don't...
You know, I've only...
Whoa.
Here.
I'll stop there.
Elizabeth, alcohol never solves anything. I'm gonna stop now.
Listen up. You want to know what your mother was capable of, right? You want to know the reason why. Well, you're gonna have to follow me to the bottom of the abyss, Louis. Either drink or get out.
No, I won't drink.
All right, Louis. Then get the hell out of here. You're incapable of opening your eyes, so be it. Get out!
Wow. Aren't you annoyed?
Why the hell did I go with Elizabeth? I could have spent the night with Emily, but no. I had to go play the night with a big heart. Oh, well, never mind. Tomorrow's another day.
Dude, it's okay to do the right thing sometimes. Yes, I've woken up not a murderer. Fantastic.
Monsieur de Richet, I am arresting you for the murder of Elizabeth Adams.
What the hell's going on?
I'm getting done anyway.
You are in deep trouble, my young friend.
Oh, God damn. So it's weird, like you level up and then is that like that it? And I'm done. Oh, farts. Well, this is a bit of a weird section, if I'm doing this
Gotta
at
find-
all correct. Let's just do this as quickly as possible. Run, 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 run.
The lock is surrounded by a trip.
There's
Subterfuge.
space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Go and get some ambergris.
Amber crystals.
Holy.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Bang it.
I
Bang
have no
it.
space left.
Take it.
I'll retrieve it later.
Okay. Get a key. To the door. Matt's like, I'm getting the speed run now.
A few pages out of an old encyclopedia. Were chances, and she also.
Blah 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 blah.
I've got a and I'll stake my. Let's give.
Towards the Medusa.
Rah!
Rah!
I.
What? No.
At your.
Oh, you have to walk all the way around because she's in the way.
Hey, Mortimer's the author of this work. He talks about his passion for art.
Incredible.
How these doc
The-
and how I
if-
how that I
She-
oh
you-
what
Nothing.
tell
No, we.
Da, 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 da. Psychologize.
when you what if that
What?
not just
Weakness
no,
in
you-
psychology.
Am I-
You have a
Yes.
partner.
is
Cons-
come on
Where?
you're
It's a woman and it's your sister.
What you? Yes. One of us. When we.
and there
Instead.
maybe
It's. But.
don't worry.
It's.
Okay, don't go with
So
I must have.
same
Oh,
crazy
Louis.
legs.
good evening actually
I'll be waiting for you in your room.
I was
Louis.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
Join Emily.
excuse me Elizabeth but some very urgent business has cropped up. We can speak tomorrow.
No, Louis, don't leave me alone. They've come back.
Good night, madam.
Good night, madam. Oh man, it does not feel like the right thing to do, but maybe it's the
Well,
right thing to do.
Louis, you took your sweet time. What did our poor Elizabeth want?
Oh my.
The truth is, I really don't have the slightest idea. But I thought all of that could wait until tomorrow.
That young girl seems very...
Emily? Have I misunderstood something here? What are you doing in my room?
And for a while now, the question has been nagging at me.
And that explains why I now find you here in my bed. Go ahead. Ask me the question that's been burning at your lips.
I know your mother was here to meet someone, but I can't figure out who.
Oh. So that's what's been hiding behind all this.
We are both members of the Order, Louis. Let's try to be honest with each other. I have followed with great interest your affair in Paris, in connection with Mr. von Borchardt. You managed to steal something from him, if I'm not mistaken.
No, she's fine for questioning.
Are you talking about the Book of All Mysteries? Al-Azif?
That's right, Louis. A valuable bit of plunder, isn't it?
Where's she get that corset
Yeah.
from?
When we finally found it, we took it.
And where is the book right now?
Amazingly, it's right here. Mother took it with her when she came.
This is quite fascinating. But just what did Sarah expect to accomplish here?
If only I knew myself. My mother always takes a sly pleasure in telling me as little as possible.
Oh, poor little Louis. Your mother hides things from you. That's not very nice.
No, it's not nice at all. And you? What were you supposed to do once the book was found?
Give it to our sponsor, of course. Sir Gregory has more than one card up his sleeve.
So you mean Home is playing both sides?
Right. Enough chatting. Come and join me instead.
Ugh. I mean, let's face it, why would we not? Need an alibi. I couldn't have killed that woman, officer. I was knocking boots.
I have to go, Louis. I don't want anyone finding me here in the morning.
You're right. Well, have a good night.
Good night. See you tomorrow, rested and ready.
Sure thing.
Why doesn't he use a pillow? Okay, let's see if I can get through the night without getting arrested. Uh-oh. If I get arrested here, then I guess it's like, it doesn't matter what you do, and that just ends chapter 1.
Lord Mortimer?
Monsieur de Richet, at last we meet.
Oh, Morty. Oh, cool, so I get to level up again anyway. Nice. Right, okay, so it just lets you play that chapter. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, I wish I could have known that's how that worked now. Well. Oh, that's just the prologue. Jeez. Oh, I wonder if I've kind of ruined it now, like, if I should have kept, like, my original decisions. I thought that was like a game over rather than anything else. Well, what I'm going to do then is I'll stop that there and then figure out what the hell happened, and then next time we'll carry on, hopefully, and see what happens. Okie doke. Until then, thanks for watching, and catch you guys later.